Today on Businesses Behaving Badly, we have fast food chains who are not paying their workers now enough per hour to afford one of their meals. So what are we talking about? Anybody that's a little bit older like me remembers a term called Fordism. What is Fordism? Fordism is a term that was coined for Henry Ford's workers when they could work at his plants but not afford to buy his vehicles. So Ford didn't like this term. He didn't like it at all that it was coined and it was named to him. So what did he do to fix this? Ford increased workers' wages so that they could afford to buy his vehicles and drive them on the weekends. Now we have fast food workers who can no longer afford to buy meals in the restaurants where they work and have to bring a sandwich or something from home because the average fast food meal in America now costs $11.36. I don't know where it only costs $11.36 because anywhere I go just to get a value meal, it's like 18 bucks unless I go to In-N-Out. The good Lord bless them, where I can still get out of there for like 11 or 12 bucks. So with it at $11.36 per hour and the national average minimum wage is still at $7.25 per hour, these folks have to work almost 2 hours just to afford a meal in the restaurants that they work at. So this is not going to stand. The reason that most of us ate fast food in the first place is because of convenience, not because it was the best food that you could make. I can make a better burger and fries at home. The reason that I used to stop at McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, or wherever was close was because I just picked my kid up from their soccer game. He's hungry. We got a half-hour drive back home. I'm starving too or whatever. We don't want to cook when we get home after sitting in the sun for 2 hours. And we just want to grab something on the way home. So what do? We swing through a drive-thru and grab something. This used to be something where, now I'll go ahead and age myself a little bit. I'm 47 right now. When I was 15 to 17 for 3 years, I worked at a McDonald's. It was my first real job. Back then, a value meal cost $3.20. Now, that's not even 20 years ago, okay? So, not even 20 years ago, $3.20. Now it's about 18, 19 bucks to be able to drive through most of these places and get a value meal. So that being said, man, it's gotten ridiculous how much they think they can charge for the worst quality of food in America. Now, I know people are going to respond to this vehicle, and what the number one comment I'm going to get, because I've got it before, is you shouldn't be eating that anyway. It's not good for you. It's garbage, people will say. Well, we don't eat this on a regular basis because it's the best tasting food in America. We eat it because we got to drive through and grab something quick. We're in a hurry. Somebody's hungry. Somebody has to use the restroom, so we buy something, whatever. It's a convenience thing. But when it gets this expensive and you can't even have your workers afford to eat there anymore, you guys have gotten completely out of control. Fast food's prices have got to come back down to around the level where In-N-Outs are right now, where it's like 12 bucks a person to eat there, because this is ridiculous.